There are people who walk into a room, and without saying a word, everyone already knows. They're not to be messed with. There are people in this world who walk into a room and something shifts. Nobody can explain it. Nobody talks about it. But everyone feels it. People listen when they speak. People move when they move. Nobody disrespects them. And the interesting thing is, these people are not necessarily the loudest. They are not the richest. They are not the most aggressive. They simply do 6 things that most people never bother to learn. And today I'm going to walk you through every single one of them. The first thing is, talk less. Most people think that the more they speak, the more people will respect them. They talk in every meeting. They have an opinion about everything. They fill every silence with noise. And what happens? People stop listening. People start tuning them out. Real respect does not come from speaking everywhere. Real respect comes from speaking at the right place, at the right time, with the right words. When you are known as someone who only speaks when it matters, every word you say lands differently. People lean in. People pay attention. Think about the most powerful person you have ever been in a room with. Chances are they were not the one talking the most. They were the one who said less and meant every word. Silence is not emptiness. Silence is power that most people are too uncomfortable to hold. Start talking less and watch how quickly the room starts taking you more seriously. The second thing is, set your boundaries and never apologize for them. Here is something most people do not understand. The person who has no limits gets no respect. When you say yes to everything, when you are available to everyone at all times, when you bend yourself in every direction just to keep people comfortable, you are not being kind. You are destroying your own value. People can only respect what they cannot fully access. When you have clear limits, when you say no without guilt, when you protect your time and energy without explanation, people start treating you differently. They stop taking you for granted. They start valuing your presence because they know your presence is not guaranteed. A person with no boundaries is like a door that is always open. Nobody guards an open door. But a locked door, people want to know what is behind it. Set your limits, hold them firmly, and watch respect find its way back to you. The third thing is, control your emotions. The person who loses their temper over every little thing will never be taken seriously. We have all seen it. Someone gets triggered in a meeting and raises their voice. Someone snaps back at a small comment. Someone lets frustration spill out in public. And immediately, without anyone saying a word, that person loses status. Because emotional reactions signal that you are not in control of yourself. And if you cannot control yourself, why would anyone trust you to handle anything important? The most dangerous and respected people in any room are the ones who stay calm when everything around them is chaotic. They do not flinch. They do not react impulsively. They process, they pause, and they respond with precision. That kind of emotional control is not something people are born with. It is something they build. And every time you choose to stay composed when you could have exploded, you add another layer to your power. The fourth thing is, learn to say no without panicking. This one is connected to boundaries, but it goes deeper. Most people physically struggle to say no. They feel guilt the second the word forms in their mouth. So they say yes when they mean no. They agree when they disagree. They commit to things they do not want to do just to avoid a moment of discomfort. And the result is a life full of resentment, exhaustion, and people who do not respect them. Here is the truth. The person who agrees with everything is respected by nobody. When someone knows you will always say yes, your yes means nothing. But when people know you are selective, when they know you actually mean it when you agree, your yes becomes something worth having. Saying no is not rude. Saying no is honest. And an honest person who knows their own value will always command more respect than someone who people pleases their way through life. The fifth thing is, never stop improving yourself. This is the one that separates people who are temporarily impressive from people who are permanently respected. Skills fade. Looks change. Money comes and goes. But a person who is always growing, always learning, always sharpening, always becoming a better version of themselves, that person is magnetic in a way that never expires. The world naturally respects people who are moving forward. It is instinctive. When you are around someone who reads, who trains, who studies their craft, who refuses to stay the same, you feel it. There is a quality to them that is hard to name but impossible to ignore. Growth is the most attractive thing a human being can possess, not because of what it gives you on the outside, but because of what it builds on the inside. Commit to becoming 1% better every single day, and within a year, you will be someone completely different. Someone people cannot help but look up to. The sixth and final thing is, make people come to you. Stop chasing. Stop over-explaining yourself. Stop trying so hard to prove your worth to people who have not earned the right to question it. The more you chase, the less valuable you appear. The more you make yourself available to everyone, the less special your presence becomes. The people who command the deepest respect are the ones who move on their own terms. They do not beg for attention. They do not constantly seek validation. They invest in themselves. They stay focused on their mission, and they let their results speak so loudly that people cannot ignore them. When you build something real, when you become someone genuinely worth knowing, you will not need to chase anyone. People will find their way to you. And when they do, they will already respect you before they even shake your hand. So do these 6 things. Talk less and speak with weight. Set your boundaries and hold them without guilt. Control your emotions when everyone else is losing theirs. Learn to say no without apologizing for it. Never stop growing and improving every single day. And stop chasing. Make people come to you. These are not complicated ideas, but they require something most people are not willing to give: discipline, patience, and the courage to value yourself even when nobody else does yet. Do that, and you will never have to ask for respect again. It will simply follow you wherever you go. Python, approximately 8,000 characters, pure paragraph style, 0 bullet points, 11 labs में सीधा पेस्ट करो। एडम वॉइस के साथ फायर लगेगी।